Hello and welcome back to Team R.I.C.O's Off the Record podcast, where you get to know a little bit more about your next favorite artist. I'm going to be one of your hosts, and beside me I have Nico, and we have Enrico James. Behind that little curtain we have Elijah Donald, we have Chris, my husband. Thank you all for coming out and being a part of the team.
Hey,
I really appreciate it. What's up?
Hey!
Giant thank you to everybody that's taking the time to watch this, that's cared to subscribe, giving us a couple minutes of watch time. It really means a lot. Thank you to all. Go Lightly. Thank you all for being here today.
No
I really
problem.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
If you could go down the line, just introduce yourself to the audience real quick.
Yeah, I'll start. So, my name's John. I'm the drummer for the band. You could say the engineer for the band. Our album, our EP, we mixed really just ourselves.
Right on.
That's awesome.
Kind of like a bedroom album, sort of.
All
Or
right.
a bedroom
Yeah.
studio.
That's how we all start.
Uh-huh.
I'm Jo Bell, and I play bass for the band.
I'm Anthony. I play the rhythm guitar, and I like to sing the songs.
I'm glad you like to like it. That's really all that matters, as long as you like it.
Exactly. I'm Dan, lead guitar, backup vocals, and graphic designer.
Graphic
nice.
design.
That's
Christmas
awesome.
cards,
Did you go to school for that or anything? Or?
Well, I went to school for industrial design, which is like halfway between like where an engineer meets an artist. So like I kind of know how things work, and
Okay.
I know how to make things pretty. I just sort of like draw pretty pictures and give them to the engineers and say, hey, build this thing.
I imagine they look at it and they're like, I can't build this. This is all crazy. Is it ever like they're like, I can't make this? Do your
their
aspirations ever go past like what do you think? They
generally the engineers have to kind of like reel things back in.
Fair. I feel like that's like an engineer's job. It's like
Kinda,
the artist to
yeah.
like go crazy with the
They have
first
these,
engineers.
like fantastic like visions for their work, and then the engineers just kind of like
on the album.
I was gonna say same for audio engineers. Definitely have to like reel some of the ideas back and be like, okay, well let's just try it more feasible way.
So you guys just came out with a EP in October, correct?
It just came out yet.
Okay, and what's the name of the album?
Now and forever.
Now and Forever. Oh, right. I was expecting in unison.
I forgot what it was
Now
called.
and forever.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, well, interview's over. That's all I was when did writing for that album begin?
When I had the idea to get everyone together for Go Lightly, I had all these like songs like sitting around, and I was like, I gotta do something with these songs. So I reached out on Craigslist and we got John.
I love
And then
Craigslist.
we
They got me.
Dan,
They got you.
And then we got J Bells. And then I was like, hey guys, what do you think about these songs? And they're like, oh, they're cool. And then everyone brought their own spice and their own ideas and their own flavor, and now you have the EP.
So everyone was introduced through Craigslist.
So John was Craigslist, Dan was Craigslist, and then we kind of like hit a wall with Craigslist, and we were like, shit. Excuse my language. We're like, what are we gonna do? And then Dan suggested a website.
It's like band mix.
Yes.
They found you on Bandmix.
Yeah.
I've tried Bandmix so
It's like
many
hit or
times.
miss.
It's hard to get
It's
so
people.
hit or miss.
Well, Craigslist is hard because you have generally you have like two categories. You have like not to be offensive to old people, not to be ageist or anything like that. But it's always like old people trying to like relive like the '70s, right? Then you have these like hyper specific like metal grind,
Indie
death,
pop,
and
noise,
whatever. It's like something
noise
like so
ska.
obscure that's just like
Noise ska.
noise ska.
That's gonna be
I'd actually like to
be
do that.
seventh wave ska.
There you
It's
go.
gonna be
I'm not ready for that.
I talk about ska too much on this podcast. So when did you guys form? So this is pretty kind of like a new band, I'm assuming.
So here's the thing, we're like a new band, but really this has been in the works for like at least a year. Because we were talking about the Craigslist thing, like we've actually been through, I don't know how many other band members until we landed with this group.
Yeah.
It was really
when I
like,
came into the band, like I was rehearsing to be the bass player.
Really?
Yeah.
It's always like, damn, we need a bass player.
Yeah.
And he's a guitarist.
But I play on bass I aspire to play like John Entwistle or like Flea, like the lead bass, if you will.
Okay, yeah. So
And then
that's
we
my favorite
remember we
song.
switched
Yeah, so I
during
came
practice.
into it like having listened to a couple of demos. I think it was Save Yourself, Warmth, and probably Not So Different. We kind of played a session and we all
not so
kind of
different, it's a
clicked.
cut track.
Oh.
It's not on.
Well, it's not
just
here
as a
yet.
demo. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We get to go.
To be continued.
We get the tea. Alright.
Okay, get the tea.
Well, like at the end of that session, we ended up like switching instruments just for the fun of it. And so I played his guitar, he played my bass, and then I just kind of started noodling around.
Did you play guitar before that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm primarily a guitar player, but I just happen to play the bass.
How long have you been playing guitar for?
I'd say like 14 years.
Oh, really?
Nice.
What got you into it?
Funny enough, Rock Band.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah, dude, right? Me too.
Which is like, it's, you know, I grew up with like my dad playing guitar, but I was like never really interested in it.
Yeah, well, it's like your dad. You're like, yeah, I know. It's like lame, dude.
Buddy comes over and he's like, hey, Dan, you want to play some Rock Band? I'm like, sure, I've never played that before. And I was terrible at it at first, but I stuck with it, and it got to the point where I was like, oh, what if I just pick up a real guitar?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can hit the buttons. I can.
It's the same thing.
Ever since I learned guitar, I cannot play Rock Band. Like, I used to.
I tried to go back.
No, you can't.
Can't do it.
No.
I suck at Dave and Buster's on those little machines.
Dave and Buster's.
Let's see. So when you, like, say at like a practice, if you guys aren't jamming, what are you usually doing? Like, do you ingest media? Do you guys usually like watch movies? Like, what's like downtime for the band?
Oh, downtime is we get like real philosophical and we talk about like.
Life.
Fair enough. That's.
Do you remember, dude? We would go on for like how human beings evolve and such. Like.
Well, it's just a crazy. I don't know. Thinking about this stuff is just like it just like overwhelms my mind. It's just.
That's what I like about it, though. I'm into philosophy a little. Like,
do you have a favorite philosopher at all, if you have one, or like?
Oh man, Marcus Aurelius.
What got you into like philosophy? If you don't mind me asking.
Partly I had kind of just like this feeling that I didn't know anything. You ever hit a brick wall and you realize what you don't know, and then you just got to keep learning. Like, man, my small worldview has just kind of got like a lot more expanded, and it's changed like my whole behavior because I really take what I learned from like the books I read to heart. Like, I take it seriously.
Oh, do you read a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, favorite book. Top like 3 if you could. I don't know. It's hard to always pick like a favorite one.
There's a book called The Notebook, The Proof, and The Third Lie. It's a trilogy of books actually, where they condensed into one. It's really like an underground novel. That one was a favorite. Let me think. I've read too many.
No, I imagine there's like an over like saturated. It's like
Meditations by Marcus Aurelius is good. Existentialism is a Humanism by Jean-Paul Sartre. He wrote a book called Being in Nothingness. That's like over 1,000 pages. But he gave a lecture after he wrote it, or before or after, some point around. He gave a lecture. It's like basically summarizing his philosophy into like a much more accessible read.
Wow.
So if you're
into, more in like
if anyone here is
terms.
into existentialism and Go Lightly, you should check out.
No, thank you so much. Is anybody else in the group avid readers? No, fair enough. I'm me neither. So it's always nice. I'm always trying to. I know Elijah and Chris are. They like to read behind the curtain. It's weird not being able to see them.
No one ever asked me about it, like being on the spot, being asked about books. I just didn't know how to, no one really cares like what I'm reading.
Well, welcome to Team R.I.C.O, where we care about all. We always care. No,
it's always good to read. Like, you never know. It's a much more introspective experience as opposed to being on TikTok or some whatever.
I hate social media. I wish I could just delete it.
Between Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, there's like so many different avenues.
There's so many ways to spend time on your phone nowadays.
And nowadays it's more about like the volume and how fast you can get through a certain amount of content. So you always have to innovate like the way you produce the content and how you present it to like your audience. So it's always like changing. Like, it's like back in the day when MySpace, like Tumblr were around, like the blogs were bigger. Now it's like 160 characters or like 10-second TikTok. So it's like always changing.
The attention span has gone like
for sure.
Hella down.
So like, to read a book and then compared to like social media, it's like
it's much easier to just scroll on your phone. Yeah, I'm always like, I should start reading more, and then I'm just like, but I am probably just gonna scroll my phone.
I got a tweet. Does that count?
I read something. So I'm just gonna go down the line. I know it's a little awkward doing it that fashion. What inspires you musically? At least like recently, as of recently, like what inspires you to like make music?
As far as like artists, or as far as like
sure, yeah, influences for start, like art, like musical influence.
Good question. I mean, I listen to like so much like. At
very
one time,
eclectic mix.
Yeah, like I've been putting together like playlists like to kind of chronicle the time like during COVID and like after.
Nice.
So there's like so much going on. But like I'm usually into like indie rock, some electronic, and then just as far as like inspiration, like I guess I just try to pull from like life experiences, but it's only gonna last for so long. So
at a certain point you gotta like delve into a different little hat of ideas to draw from.
Like sometimes you just like develop stories in your head and like you try to play music to that.
Yeah, get it out. Yeah, try to get it out through the music. It's like a talent to be able to like just be able to convey emotion through like just instrumentation. It's always and you guys do that very well. Just put that out there.
That's one of the things that I think is so special about Go Lightly, and it was like the main motive was to do that. Like whatever you're feeling, like just bring that out, like put it in the guitar, and Dan's been doing that so well. And I remember like, cause I can't play lead guitar to save my life, and I was like, I if I'm gonna do this, like I need someone who knows how to put emotion in the guitar, and Dan knows how to do that so well, and it just makes everything sound so much more pure and pretty and special, in my opinion.
I appreciate it.
I agree.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, like with some of the lyrics you write, like I kind of feel like, oh, hey, I've lived a lot of these experiences as well. Like if I can relate to those kind of things, like other people can relate to those kind of things, and so I just take that, digest it, and then like just pour my emotions out through 6 strings.
Yeah.
It's relatable. I mean, like I imagine a lot of lyrics come from like a very personal place. As often they do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find it hard to put your emotions out there?
Sometimes, but then other times I don't. Because like no one knows if it's like real or not. Like
people get like that, like almost anonymity in a sense, where it's like it could just be songwriting or singing.
Yeah, but like everything that like 98% of the words on Now and Forever like actually happened, except like I don't know, a few things, a few liberties, but
yeah, just some it's like adaptation. Gotta make it fit the song.
But I make rap music too, and that's very honest, but it's more artsy. Lyric wise, so it's a lot of words. I think John can attest to it. It's very wordy.
I think that's where your lyrics shine more personally, because you just keep going. Like all of your songs, like you'll just go the entire way through, and every time you say something, it's like something different, and it's
it's very lyric heavy. I love like lyrics and just like words and poems. Like all my like favorite artists have like really good words and good lyrics. I mean, melodies.
Where can people find your? Where can people go online?
I didn't mean to plug.
No, please plug. Please. We're gonna listen to it as soon as you leave, so it's okay.
My rap name is Son Anthony. You can go on sonanthony.bandcamp.
Is that S-O-N or S-U-N?
S-O-N.
Okay, Son Anthony.
S-O-N, yeah, like Son Goku, which is where the inspiration came from. I'm very into Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff.
Nice.
So there's a couple joints on Spotify, but like Go Lightly and Son Anthony are 2 different breeds. Their inspiration is tapped from the same resource, experience, philosophy, all that stuff. But we're here to talk about Go Lightly, damn it.
It's okay. We'll do it on the Son Anthony off the record. That'll be coming up a little bit. The next episode actually is going to be tonight.
I don't know if you'd want him on there.
No. Stop.
It's like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, it's wild.
I'm excited.
But yeah, just good music and like just putting your heart into it, so long as it's like fun to sing, and like playing it with these guys is just like whenever we play.
Do you think it feels better as a unit, like when you play alone compared to in a group? Do you think it like?
Sometimes I like to play alone. Like I set up like an acoustic and I play like the amp, and like I've just started to kind of like my voice a little bit, and like when it gets like an echo a little bit.
Good for you, man.
Thank you.
That takes that's like it's so hard for a lot of people, me myself included. So.
No, so yeah, you would know. But these guys like make me feel so confident. But like sometimes like I feel like I hit like a right note, and I'm just like, all right, that's really special. But whenever like we play together, because we don't really get together as much as we'd like to, but I think we're gonna start changing that. And then as soon as we play Save Yourself, I kind of have to like dry my eye a little bit, because that's like our song. It's like what brought us together, and it's just like a special song, like the melody, the words, and I'm kind of going on. But yeah.
That's really cool. That's really interesting that there was one song in particular that brought you guys all together.
Yeah.
So was that like the first one you guys wrote as a group?
It's the first one I learned for sure.
Yeah, I think it's the one we perfected. Cool. That's the song that like I made the demo of, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna put it out and let's see what happens. And I remember the one guy, some dude on Craigslist was like, "This song sucks." And I was like,
"Oh, what an asshole!"
One guy.
This one guy.
I was like, "No, it's fine."
This episode's dedicated to that one asshole on Craigslist.
Yeah, dude, I have.
Look at us now. Look at us now.
I have this revenge fantasy that like, because I saved the email.
So we're gonna be like Taylor Swift on the charts, and then that guy's gonna be like sitting in his room.
He's gonna be weeping. He's like, "Fuck, don't let it leave it."
Why did I say what I said?
All those teachers that told me I wasn't gonna amount to nothing.
I
Let us know.
Yeah, I think. Oh, if only you could see me now. That's one of the words on the warmth. Yeah. I mean, I saved that message, so I'll keep it and then I'll share it at like a special time. So.
Frame it, dude.
Yeah.
Let that be your inspiration.
When it's a platinum record.
Oh yeah, but like he said, this is why we haven't been playing so much, was because the EP just took so long.
Oh, I can imagine.
As it does.
Are you guys like meticulous with your recordings?
Oh wait, here's a fun fact. All the drums were done in one take in 1 hour.
Oh, get out! That's punk as fuck.
I got into a studio. I got all the mics set up. Anthony was there watching me bumble around like a weirdo, and just. I had like no time left to finish it. I forget what I think we had. We stayed extra. Yeah, the guy that had the studio next was generous enough to let me stay and keep working on those drums.
Oh, nice.
So I lucked out because really that kit sounded so great.
It's a really good sound. It's really pretty.
Shout out to the guy that gave them some
know.
extra time in the studio. That's
Justin.
a real G right there.
Justin's my man.
Yeah,
Shout out Justin.
Shout out Krusty Justy.
Hey, Krusty Justy. This one's for you.
Is that the studio that you recorded the whole EP at, or?
No, okay. So the whole EP was recorded in my bedroom.
Okay, like the instrumentation and the singing
and
other
to
than
just
drums.
direct into an interface into my computer.
Really?
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
on.
All the effects.
What kind of interface do you use?
Just an audio box.
Okay.
I forget which model.
Nice.
Everyone recorded direct in, so everything was just dry, and then I did all the effects and all the editing, all the vocals and stuff. Like, there's certain panning things that you can hear, like with the guitar. Like at the very end, there's like a riff, like and then it just goes from left to right.
Is that the last song on the album, or?
Yeah, Can I Stay has that at the very end.
Okay. What DAW do you use?
I use Pro Tools. I can't use.
Oh my god.
Man, I can't use anything other than Pro Tools.
Dude,
Is there a reason why?
Really, just because first of all, FL Studio, I just look at it and I cringe. I don't like it.
That's fair. I use
Ableton's great.
Yeah, I'm an Ableton guy.
Ableton's got better workflow, but I just like the way that Pro Tools is so. How do you even say? It's like fine-tuned. Like you can do literally anything you want in Pro Tools.
Well, you know, FL Studios for a very long time wasn't really for like making like other music other than like hip hop beats and like electronic.
I use that to make my beats. FL.
Oh, dude, I love FL. I love FL so much. I could not use Pro Tools. I look at it and I'm just like,
dude, really?
I'm the same way.
No, all I use is Pro Tools. So again, just it was done like the actual recording of it did not take nearly as long as the actual mixing of it, basically. So. That's just why it took so long, and now we're back together, and now we're looking to play live, and it's finally getting on the roll again. But even still, like the songs we're working on now, like we're gonna have so much more, and I want it to be like an album we do next. And,
like a full length EP.
No, full like album.
Yeah.
At least like 12 songs or something.
Oh, 12 songs. I mean, I'd love to hear a Go Lightly album.
Yeah, I've been.
So would we.
Well, roughly, how many songs do you think you guys have? Like. Record or like in the tuck.
He's got I don't know how many in the vault.
I know, he seems it's just all up there. It's all. It looks like there's so much.
Because he always brings the lyrics and
like
the chords.
For a chord, and then like we'll build on it from what he has.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It's like an untapped resource. It's just like. Yeah, it's a lot. It's so much. I just have to like channel it and really just. It's like, okay, this sounds really good. I'm going to go do this now. Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to go do this now. And then like I stumble back to something like 8 months later. I'm like, shit, I got to go back and finish this. It's like, and then like you mix the songs together like a song apart from that song, and then apart from that song, and then you make this song. It's a lot. So I think we're okay for now.
For now.
If you want to like throw these 6 songs that we have on the EP and like play them out.
Don't mind that. Just some technical difficulties. Grill attack.
We're coming for you. We want to be fun.
We want to be
tragic.
Tragic. Polaroid. They'll give you the heads up.
Yeah, no, oh man, we always, if anything fails on us, we're always like, hey, we got the receipt, we need this back. First, all companies hate us, we're never getting a fucking sponsorship ever. Maybe from somebody that we don't complain about. Adobe, we complain about Adobe, Polaroid. all companies hate us.
We're
so.
whiny.
Yeah, we are kind of. Well, I mean,
Except Wawa. We love Wawa.
Wawa.
Free coffee Tuesdays.
I think
Saved my life.
it's safe to
I did
say
that
I
today.
live on Wawa.
I
It's
forgot
today's
that.
Monday.
No, tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I got the app. I got the.
Oh, free coffee? Oh, I'm getting me some free coffee.
I think you can get it
Yeah.
Monday too. I
Yeah.
think.
'Cause I got the 24. I don't usually ever
weird.
get 24.
Yeah, that's
Unless it's
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
What's
I never
everyone's
had
favorite
Wawa
coffee
coffee
flavor
in
from
my life.
Wawa?
Ooh. I'm a regular guy. I just
you
get
said.
regular.
Colombian with the hazelnut.
I like the vanilla.
Colombian with the hazelnut.
Straight Cubano, black.
Ooh, black coffee.
Black coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can dig it. I can dig it. Sometimes like a little bit like that bitterness in the morning really wakes you up. I feel.
Yeah.
I'm just a pussy and I need creamer.
I need some sort of milk. or
I'm the
creamer.
one that always gets their coffee behind the counter, so all.
Oh, you get the fancy. Oh, you get the
exclusives. I'm sorry.
Bougie right here.
Yeah, it's bougie.
I need that shit from
It's
behind
so
the
good
counter.
though.
But that's why we got the coffee maker so that we can
Can just-
let all the Wawa workers relax for a couple
Give
of
them a little
minutes.
break, you
I'm
know.
still coming to Wawa.
This fucking guy.
I'm a dark roast. Black is the same as Dan. Yeah, black.
okay.
I do try a new blend every time they come out with like a new one,
And
just
they're
to like
never
try
good.
it.
They're like never good.
They're okay, but I will say this: the holiday blend that they have now is like crack, dude. It tastes like just drinking marshmallows.
It
It's
is
so
really
good.
good.
I haven't tried. I'm gonna have to
So
try it
good.
tomorrow morning.
Oh, I'm a French vanilla person with the French vanilla like creamer also.
Okay, right. Okay,
A little
right.
bit of a
French.
pour of sugar in there, like I like really.
Okay, so you're like
Nice.
okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You're like
Sweet.
normal. I don't know
No,
black
Starbucks.
coffee. I can't say the black.
Oh, has anyone ever had like Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee where they add like 5 creamers and like
Oh,
10
dude,
sugar?
yeah, Dunkin'.
Oh, they
it,
I
put
don't like
so
iced
much
coffee.
creamer in
nah,
there.
in a pinch,
That's
man, I
what's-
love me some Dunkin'. It's like a treat whenever I'm coming here. I'm like, I need just something to keep me going. It gets really crazy in here sometimes. This is what we got. Steam Engine is tomorrow. By the time this comes out, you'll probably already be done. It'll be shot. Let's see. Are there any other bands in the scene that maybe you've like played with or
Yeah,
that you'd like to
Outages.
shoot out? Oh, outages. Yeah. You guys mentioned outages.
Yeah.
Check out outages.
Mega shout out to Outages. Shout out to Brendan. We played with them for their EP release show. They are so kick ass.
Super good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can give a shout out. Oh, sorry, I interrupted them.
No, it's okay.
If anyone knows Mauro Dilo, he's playing actually this coming Sunday at the Fire. He's my friend from high school. He's real good, and he's doing it. He's on a higher level than us for real, because he's going to Nashville and like New York, all over the place.
Whoa.
If anyone wants to check him out or see him, just Mauro Dilo on Spotify. Real good. His music is like it's. He's also like an independent artist, kind of like us. You can't really box him in. John Mayer inspired, I would say mostly, but
Oh, I love that like
Nice.
singer-songwriter
Yeah,
type
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
questions.
How about that Pokemon question?
I was just about to ask.
I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we
So-
weren't gonna
so-
let you forget.
How about we start off with you then?
Okay, so for context, before the show, we were setting up John's drum kit, and I noticed these guys had a Pokemon towel, and I posed the question, who's your favorite Pokemon starter? Specifically from Kanto, just to keep it simple.
Okay, is that the first gen?
Generation 1.
Okay,
Amen. All right.
All right.
Perfect.
You know, I used to be a Squirtle man when it first came out, but then Leaf Green came out years afterward, and I kind of switched over to Bulbasaur.
Okay.
Bulbasaur. I don't hear that.
Bulbasaur runs through
Nobody ever says Bulbasaur.
and he runs through the first two gyms like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
That is true.
One's down Rock and Misty like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I guess it's good if you want to get a little bit of a head start.
Yeah, for sure.
Since my favorite Pokemon is Wartortle, I'm gonna
That's a
say
solid.
Squirtle is the my go-to choice. 'Cause I feel like you can run through the gym leaders real fast too with that Squirtle, right?
Even with a
Yeah.
Blastoise, yeah. once
Even
you
with the
get up to
Blastoise, yeah. So yeah, I'm a Squirtle guy for a starter.
Right on.
Squirtle. I'm going to name drop the only Pokemon I know, Pikachu.
Hey, right on.
There you
No,
go.
Pikachu. Well, hey,
Well,
listen,
in
Ash
yellow
Ketchum.
version,
Ash Ketchum. In yellow, that's one I have. I
Yeah.
love yellow. That's such a good one.
Never
Never.
had it.
Just
Never
don't trade
had
him,
it.
then he doesn't follow you anymore.
Yeah, true. True, I forgot about that.
Careful.
man, I haven't played Pokemon in forever.
Valid.
You can't go wrong, I think, with Charmander though.
Okay.
Charmander.
Fan favorite.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see, you look like
I'm gonna
you're
go with Charmander too.
Yeah.
I do rock with Bulbasaur though, so yeah.
They're all pretty
Charmander
nice.
can
They're all
fly, or
pretty
Charizard
nice.
can fly though, so that's lit.
Nah, man, Squirrel's gonna shoot you down, bro. Squirrel's gonna shoot you down with that water can. What you gonna do flying with
got
no
me there.
fire,
You
blood?
got me there.
What you gonna be doing?
You got me
Squirrel
there.
all
Breathe
the
fire.
way.
Yeah.
Can you breathe fire on him?
I'll just fly and you can't.
You got a shell. It's all good.
Sure, I'm
a shell.
yeah, he hides in that shit.
I'll fly.
I'm Squirtle day one.
Blastoise is super dope. I forgot he had like the cannons.
Yeah,
yeah,
plushie.
dude, I forgot all about
I should have
that.
brought the plushie. You should always, I should have just carried my Blastoise plushie with me.
Always.
How about you, Nico?
It's Squirtle all the way.
My guy. That's what.
There's no
It's all
question.
good.
Elijah,
What's up?
do you have a favorite starter Pokemon?
I'm gonna go with the only Pokemon I know, and that's Pikachu.
Fuck yeah! Team Javel Elijah.
Could have said Charmander just to make me happy.
By the way, there's no way you only know one Pokemon.
Okay, the
Come
most
on.
popular one.
Okay,
No, that's fair. No, honestly,
enough.
I know more than that, but that's
Yeah,
like
but
the one that sticks out.
Raichu though.
Well, the best Pokemon for real is Mewtwo.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mewtwo.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I guess like if it comes to like stats, you really can't.
Gengar.
Yo, I do.
Gengar.
Yo, oh my god, did anybody ever play the card game? I never played the card
I
game.
used to get into fights on the schoolyard.
I never understood the game.
In elementary school.
I just thought the cards
it
were
wasn't
cool
even as
looking.
much about the game as more like the bragging rights, you know?
Well, see, I've thrown all my curveballs. Do you know?
Do you have one? I had one.
I don't
you have
have
one?
Oh, okay. Everyone's favorite snack. Everyone likes snacks. What's your like guilty pleasure snack?
Sweet snack or like savory snack? Or salty?
Really either. It depends on what's your preference.
Like I get obsessed with like things for a week and then move on. But
All right, so current
recently
one.
I've been hooked on the Haagen-Dazs. It's like a honey salted caramel almond ice cream.
Oh, that sounds so good. Is it the
But, like,
Yeah.
no, it's an actual like ice cream.
Oh, that sounds so
It's like crack.
Bro, that
Swear to
sounds
God,
so
don't
good.
just say no, kids.
Say no.
Say no to Haagen-Dazs.
Say no.
Fair enough.
Guilty pleasure?
Your snack.
Here's a curveball. Like Mountain Dew is a guilty pleasure, specifically Baja Blast.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I
always.
usually get
Always.
Baja Blast.
I'll go to Taco
Only
Bell
with
just
Taco
for the
Bell.
Baja Blast.
Why is that like
the only
everyone my age, man, with the Baja Blast? What is going on?
It's so good.
I'm not a big
It's so
If I ever
good.
tried it, I used to ride the Taco Bell and mix the Baja Blast with the Mountain Dew and call it Dooha.
Then you
This guy got Elijah laughing back
Those
there.
were the days, man.
It's a real
Yeah, but like Mountain Dew, like I could drink like a Sprite on like maybe a daily basis, but I could not drink a fucking Mountain Dew like to start my day.
It's gnarly, dude. I'll be the first to tell you, dude. Like a Mountain Dew to drink that is just so gnarly, but it's so good, dude. Like, I'm trying to think of another one that's good.
like a drink or like a snack?
Like a cherry Coke, dude. That is so good. But
Yeah,
I don't
cherry
drink. I
Coke.
never drink it because it's so bad. But like when
No,
I do,
I can't do like syrupy sodas anymore. It really just
Yeah.
As I'm
Yeah.
sitting here drinking a twisted tea. But that's to help me speak to y'all today because I'm very awkward. It helps.
Oh snap! Oh, was it my turn? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess so.
I guess what was that? My favorite snack. I really do like Kit Kats. Those are like my
Hey,
Classic,
yes,
classic.
Yeah, whenever I would go like trick or treating, I would like purposely pick out the Kit Kats, even from like my brothers, and be like, "Yup, that's mine."
Not right
I've
on.
never heard of that being
Trade
someone's
almond
favorite
joy.
candy.
Yeah, I feel like
Kit
that's like
Kat.
someone's like I like Kit Kats, but I've never heard it being
Yeah.
someone's favorite.
Yeah, I love the
It's
crunch
up
in
there.
it.
It's
It's-
up
it's
there
a
for
good
me.
one.
It's
It's up there for
solid.
sure.
It's a
It's
solid
definitely-
choice.
I don't know, Twix
They're
probably
like
have to
Twix.
It's
Yeah,
Twix.
Twix.
You got
But
it.
Kit
Yo.
Kat for me is like the top.
Butterfinger.
Okay.
Now Reese's is number one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
think I've ever had a
Reese's
Butterfinger.
shapes, yo. The Reese's shapes, like the trees.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
Oh, they're
pumpkins,
so
and the
much
OG
better.
Butterfinger is.
Yo,
No,
they changed
no
the
with
recipe.
the Butterfingers.
They changed the
No.
recipe. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's
What do you mean?
definitely.
Bro, they changed
Like-
the Butterfingers recipe. It's not good.
And it's like broken in half and like the.
Yeah, it's so
Can you
weird.
tell?
do
Like
that.
you can taste it.
You can taste it. Yeah, it's not trick or treating when you go home and trade it with your brother.
The
Like,
peanut butter? Like what are you gonna change in the recipe?
they messed it up. This is our boycott of Butterfingers till they bring back the original
Y'all come to
recipe.
Team Kit Kat. We never change.
Fair enough. Have you tried any of the like crazy Kit Kats
I have, like the matcha ones. I
Ooh,
think
that
there's-
sounds
Oh, I
yeah, that
haven't
was
tried
good.
it. They had like a
Strawberry.
chocolate strawberry. Yeah, the mint
Strawberry, the
one.
mint
That
one.
was good.
But I love the original. That's like my top.
That's like a
Okay,
good
that's
one.
still your
Original's
favorite.
go to.
So has anyone ever had a cinnamon toaster strudel?
Yes, like just a regular like
Out of
toaster.
the, you can get them in the freezer aisle. where
Yeah.
They're
bro,
like
yeah.
they're like Pop Tarts, but insane.
I love.
Can we
love
get some of
toasters.
them here?
We need toaster strudel. Do we have a?
Do we have a
Toaster?
We
Nah,
can
we
get
can make
one
that
from
happen.
Goodwill.
Come on, Rob. Come on, Rob. We
Come
gotta
on,
get
Rob.
sponsor?
Rob sponsor us with a toaster.
Toaster oven
Toaster
companies.
strudel.
Let's see. Okay, what's your favorite?
Okay, so right now, my guilty pleasure snack is Wawa apple fritters.
Yo, bang! Yeah, that's a lifetime supply.
I
I love apple
chewy and doughy.
I love apple fritters.
I love it.
How about you, Mr. Bates?
I gotta answer.
Nico put me onto those tomato basil wheat thins.
They're so underrated.
Fire. Fire. Appreciate that too. Bro.
Yes, they put so much seasoning on them. I love it.
I don't know. I can polish off a box of Cheez-Its probably pretty quick. Cheez-Its go hard. Yo, that used to be the only thing. That's actually how I met my husband. Is at the lunch table. I said that for my birthday, all I wanted was Cheez-Its, and he got me Cheez-Its the next day. Yeah, it's regular Cheez-Its. Yeah, wrapped them up and stuff, and we, like 5-6 years later, we got married. So
shout out to Cheez-Its.
Yo, shout out to Cheez-Its for supporting my marriage. I appreciate it. I love you, Chris. Thank you.
Did you serve them at your wedding?
We actually got married in Vegas by Elvis in 10 minutes.
They makes up for it.
They didn't have Cheez-Its on the way to the
we didn't have them in the limo. Unfortunately, I should have requested them in the limo.
Come on, champagne and Cheez-Its.
That'd be
Great combo. Great combo.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think this is another. We've been going. This is a long one. This is usually.
How long have we been going actually?
37 minutes.
37. It doesn't feel like it.
10.
If you guys could just maybe your social media. I don't actually know what your social media was other than your Facebook. Do you have an Instagram?
Yes, it is.
Music.
Go Lightly
On
Music.
Instagram, we also have a TikTok, and we are on Facebook. So Go Lightly Music on Instagram, and then just search Go Lightly on Facebook. You should see the same logo, and then same thing for TikTok. I think it's Go Lightly Music.
I think it's
as
at Go
well.
Lightly Music, just like the Instagram. But we're also on Spotify, we're on Apple Music.
Yep.
Bandcamp.
Just dropped
And
with
please,
EP.
please check them out. It's so good. You guys really won't regret it. And please check out the performance that we're going to be doing in like 15 minutes as we scramble to get these things on stage. I just thank you guys so much for making
thank you guys.
schedules
This is
work. You guys
awesome.
are awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing guests to have on. I'm super excited. These guys
Yeah.
fucking rock.
Yeah.
We heard a little bit. It's not when they're performing, so we get to get it all fresh. Check that out. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you to the boys for coming out. I love you, Elijah. I love you, Chris. Thank you guys.
Appreciate you guys.
We love
Thank
you
you
guys.
all. Let's get this going, guys. This is about to be so much fun. Thank you. Right on, boys. It's good. Thank you.
Guys, that was so much fun.